Way to exchange your vows in a dream-like setting is to have a destination wedding. And it could actually save you money. For Wedding Week, Jennifer Moore talked to some local wedding planners and couples to find out just how successful it could really be. Jennifer?
Well, Catherine, this week we've talked about weddings costing an average of $25,000. But if that's too far out of your price range, then consider taking a mini vacation to drastically lower the cost.
Felice, Hawaii, California, North Carolina, Fiji.
Those are just some of the places wedding planner Rosie Cornice is seeing her clients travel to tie the knot.
It cuts back the cost for brides, so they're choosing destinations because they don't have to have, you know, that guest list of 150 and so on.
You keep your guest list down and you probably can do a very, very nice wedding for $10,000 to $12,000 for 40 guests.
Joyce Smith says such a great price works best with weddings in the Caribbean or Mexico.
The trend here, it's within a travel distance with their automobile, like to go to Gatlinburg or to go down to some location in Florida.
Well, people would joke all the time and tell us if we get divorced, then we owe them money.
Kelly and CJ Gunn got married along the beach in Negril, Jamaica almost 4 years ago.
We had a lot of different people coming from a lot of different places, and we wanted to keep it under or around $1,000, and Jamaica allowed us to do that.
Guests paid $1,000, which included air travel, a week hotel stay, and all-inclusive food and drinks.
They reserved one of the restaurants specifically for our party. So if we had had an actual wedding with the reception, we would have to pay between $50 and $100 per person just for dinner. And that's not something that we had to do because it was already included in the price when people paid for the wedding.
The couple had planned for 20 close family members to come, but 80 friends and relatives actually showed up, which wasn't a problem since they were paying. And because of all the people, the resort gave the couple their hotel room for free, which isn't uncommon. But they warned that everything won't be perfect.
So if you're somebody who, you know, you think I want this, this, and this, and it has to be this, then you may not want to do a destination wedding because you don't know what you're going to get, and you just kind of have to be flexible because what are you going to do?
Yeah, you can't see it, you can't touch it, you're doing everything from a distance. And then in our case, it was in Jamaica, and by culture, they're just way more laid back.
Yeah, and
like,
so
no problem, mine.
right, you have to just really be flexible.
Now, some couples prefer paying for their guest hotel stay, so if you're going to do that, keep the guest list small in order to save money. And remember, if you're marrying outside of the country, you usually have to be there for 48 hours before getting married. And if you exchange vows in Mexico, your marriage license will come back in Spanish, which you can get translated once it's mailed to the United States. Catherine?
All right, Jen.